page through the welterweight division, but there are those who actually believe that Lloyd Honeyghan, the undefeated British champion, has a chance against Donald Curry.
And I will say the same as I said before Mugabe fought Hagler. And I'll repeat because the same thing applies here. Win or lose, Lloyd Honeyghan will acquit himself admirably.
Honeyghan is ranked #1 by the WBC and is the European welterweight champion. He is also undefeated in 27 bouts and definitely not intimidated by Donald Curry's reputation.
Donald Curry is a good fighter in his own right, so is Lloyd Honeyghan, and I think it should be a good fight. I don't think it's going to be one-sided. I come here to win. I don't come here to mess around.
He's certainly one of the most dedicated boxers I've been involved with. I don't know of anybody who trains harder for a fight than he does. For 6 weeks before a fight, he turns himself into a hermit. He goes to the gym and he goes on the road to run and he eats, and the rest of the time he spends in a room isolated with a television set, and he'll watch TV and go to sleep.
Like Donald Curry, Lloyd Honeyghan has a Jekyll and Hyde personality. He is quiet and mild-mannered outside of the ring, but when the gloves are on...
Once in the ring, you can't be a gentleman, you got to be an animal, you know? But I've not met Donald Curry. I've got nothing against him, as long as that he's got the World Championship that I want.
Lloyd Honeyghan has got the toughest fight he's ever had in his whole career, and equally, Donald Curry has the toughest fight he's had in his whole career. This is, in my mind, undoubtedly the toughest opponent that Donald Curry has fought to date.
Well, that remains to be seen. Mickey Duff was right about one of his fighters, but this time, well, who knows? What we do know is this: the Lone Star Cobra sits by himself atop the welterweight division. Donald Curry.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated, undisputed welterweight champion of the world, the Lone Star Cobra, Donald Curry.
In the ring, Donald Curry really has no peer. As a matter of fact, he is considered by many experts to be the best fighter pound for pound in the world today. Yet he is almost unknown outside of his native Texas.
Who is Donald Curry?
Donald Curry? I think I have.
Have I ever heard of Donald Curry? No. But I'm not from around here. I'm from North Carolina.
I think the reason that people don't know who Donald Curry is probably the lack of competition, probably in the welterweight division, missing out on the Olympics in 1980. It's a number of things that's hampered my career as far as recognition. I think fighting the elite guys in boxing as Marvin Hagler and Tommy Hearns and those type of guys, I think recognition will probably come 6 or 7 years ago when you had Tommy, you had Ray, you had Duran, you had Benitez all in one weight division, and with me there was only Donald Curry, and there was Milt McCoy, but I dethroned Milton, and that's how it's been for me.
After winning a world title at 22, Donald began to realize that his battle for recognition might be tougher than any opponent.
After I won the title, after I beat John Southwayne, the Korean guy, that night, everything started coming back to me. If I had went to the 1980 Olympics, got the gold medal, there was another golden boy on the block for me. You know, there was fame, there was fortune, there was everything. But I thought about that, and it didn't happen. So I continue to go back in the gym and work hard and continue to be the best fighter I possibly can be, and hope it'll come that way.
The hard work finally seemed to be paying off for Curry. Each knockout brought him closer to the public eye. And then just when he was on the verge of a media breakthrough, just when the public was about to accept a new cover boy, an old one reappeared out of retirement.
not fair to me because here I've been trying to establish myself in the boxing game, and Ray come along and just wipe it all from me. I was a little bitter. He should have to prove himself to me before he went on to fight Marvin.
Hagler's next fight is overshadowing Curry right now, but the middleweight champion still may hold the key to the Cobra's future fame.
Once I take on Marvin and defeat Marvin, then I think recognition will definitely come.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. This is the main event of the evening, scheduled for 12 rounds for the Undisputed Welterweight Championship of the World. The referee for this bout is Octavio Meiran. Introducing first, in the red corner, he's wearing the multicolored trunks and weighs 146.5 pounds. His professional record, an unblemished one, 27 consecutive victories, 15 by KO. He is ranked number 1 in the world in the welterweight division. Ladies and gentlemen, from London, England, let's have a hand for Lloyd Honeyghan. And his opponent in the blue corner, weighing 146.5 pounds in the red trunks with gold trim, undefeated 25-0, 20 by KO. He's from Fort Worth, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated, undisputed welterweight champion of the world, Donald, the Lone Star Cobra Curry.
We're ready to go. Gil, I was going to tell you, it suddenly dawned on me. You know who Curry looks like? Ezra Charles. Same face.
Yes, facially he does remember.
Same face.
Now, Bill, if you look at the builds on these fighters, both fighters are in excellent condition. But Honeyghan carries a lot of weight in his legs. He doesn't have a big upper torso.
Using a left hook. Curry is probably the most economical fighter you'll ever see in your life. He doesn't throw a lot of punches, but when he does, look out. He's just setting his man up right now. Honeyghan stepping in and then stepping back. What looks to me like a lot of respect. He's a strong kid, though.
Very, very strong and very well conditioned. He's going to wing punches, Bill.
Try to sneak right hand.
Good uppercut inside. As I say, he seemed very, very confident. You know, he's coming to the other guy's country, fighting a fight that a lot of people are touting as a superstar, but he said it to him, it's just another fight, which we all know is not true, but seemed to have that confidence.
That left hook that Curry threw is the same kind of punch he knocked McCrory out with. If he nails you with it, it's like Ray Robinson was. He'll take you out. Curry with his back towards you. Honeyghan, the balding man, in the, as was described, trunks of many colors. Being very active early in the fight. Curry trying to work off the lead. So far he's been very quiet. By the way, he was really sweaty when he came into the ring. Was that more grease or sweat?
Well, the referee wiped the grease off him, and I guess the grease is what made him sweat.
You get the feeling that any moment Curry is going to land the TNT.
Well, Honeyghan is very, very quick. He's alert.
Slip that right hand. Honeyghan doing most of the action here in the first round. Curry just, I guess, establishing the boundary.
We mentioned ring rust. Donald with only 4 rounds in the last year. Good right hand by Honeyghan. Good right hand.
Say that again. its course here at Caesars Atlantic City. Showtime in boxing. Hagler, Hearns, Duran, McGuigan, and tonight, Donald Curry. The fortunate with English fighters is there was an English fighter named Phil Scott who came over here. They called him Fainting Phil Scott. Well, he went down so many times, a lot of people think all English fighters do.
Well, that's before they had the foul-proof cup, Bill, and I gave that first round to Honeyghan.
Yeah, I did too. We're here in Atlantic City, at Caesars Atlantic City, and a right hand buckled Curry's knees. He got hit hard with a right hand, and he's holding on and pushes Curry away. Donald's in trouble. He is in trouble. He's moving on a bicycle, trying to keep out of range. Honeyghan, with a short right hand, buckled his knees. The Cobra may have a mongoose in there with him. Donald now realizes he's in a battle.
He sure got Donald Curry's attention.
He sure did. He's active. You're right. You said he would be active.
Very active fighter, wings his punches. And again, he seemed to be confident before the fight. He's not showing Curry any respect at all. He's going out to win the title. That's what he's supposed to be doing, and he is.
Curry now has decided he'd better start doing some punching. That left hook was caught on the glove. Boy, Curry may be thinking about Hagler, but he better start thinking about this guy first. Left hook, but it didn't seem to faze Honeyghan. He stays right on top of Curry. Not since the South Korean have I seen anybody bully Curry around like this.
Low blow by Curry.
Gil, you son of a gun, you're probably right. There is a bit of ring rust on him. He's catching a lot more punches than he should.
And Honeyghan is throwing nice short punches. Good right hand uppercut inside, short left hook. There's that uppercut again. And there's blood from the mouth of Donald Curry.
Honeyghan may be a little the stronger of the two. Another right hand again. Boy, has he got Curry's head popping back. The undisputed welterweight champion of the world seems in a bit of trouble. He is in trouble.
Now Honeyghan missed that right hand. He didn't have to pay. He's really bullying Curry. Now mentally, he's bullying the other fighter. Curry almost went down. And you know, Bill, this is a fight that scored on points. If it went the distance and he went down, he'd be way, way behind.
Absolutely. It would have been a 10-8 round.
Would have been a 10-8 round, is correct. But the point I'm trying to make is Honeyghan said he was confident, didn't show Curry any respect. He's throwing punches with bad intentions. A lot of fighters, when they go in there, they get overawed, and they're throwing punches and apologizing at the same time. This kid's not doing that.
He surely isn't. Lloyd Honeyghan.
And he's not a kid. He's the older fighter by 1 year.
26-25. Showtime is in boxing. Hagler, Hearns, Duran, and McGuigan. What a great card put together by Teddy Brenner for Bob Arum. Here at Caesars in Atlantic City, I'm Bill Mazur, along with Gil Clancy, and Honeyghan is still throwing a right hand. You don't see great fighters hit with right hands too often, Gil. Maybe a left hook, but not a right hand.
Well, again, Curry really hasn't had a real fight now in quite a while. He got rid of Hilton McCrory right away. There was not too much combat there. And then he fought Eduardo Rodriguez, and that wasn't too much combat. So in about a year, he's just about to off.
Ring rust affect your chin?
No, ring rust does not affect the chin, Bill. He got nailed. That's what happened. He better find a way to open up Honeyghan. He's having trouble hitting Curry with a jab and trying to setting him up.
Curry just doesn't seem to be able to get off, Gil. Every time he starts getting off, the guy rips a right hand to him, and I think he's fooled him with a right hand.
Well, Honeyghan is very, very quick. Look at that move. Steps over to the right, comes back with the left hook.
Donald Curry facing you, Lloyd Honeyghan.
What Donald is doing now, he's making a mistake that most punchers make. Instead of trying to set Honeyghan up by snapping a jab out and then feinting and nailing him, he's trying to nail him with the big punch every time. Sometimes that's difficult to do.
Can I describe Honeyghan's trunks as sequined? They're starting to yell from the Cobra's corners. Pick it up, pick it up. Curry told me today he doesn't listen much to his corner, but I think he's going to listen a lot tonight. Low blow by Honeyghan.
He's being out-hustled right now.
Honeyghan must know Rodney Dangerfield. He's showing absolutely no respect. Oh, a good right hand. He hurt Honeyghan.
Set it up with the left hook to the body. Nailed him with a good right hand.
Right hand. Right hand. Curry has him in a little bit of trouble. He's on Clear Street.
Now Honeyghan is standing straight up. Those left hooks to the body, the punches that are doing it. Body punches.
He's hurt him. They're yelling for Curry to go to his body, as Gil is saying too. Honeyghan hanging in, trying to weather the storm. The bell.
See, the left hook set it up, Bill. Left hook to the body, and then they right hand uppercut, and then came the right hand.
That's why Mickey Duff says, don't lean back when you come out of a clinch. Lean around and in. Lean around and in.
And I like that Mickey said you knew he was going to nail you sometime, so he nailed you, and you're still here. Now get out and beat the governor again.
Round number 4.
And you know, in American, that means be the boss.
Showtime in boxing at Caesars Atlantic City. Bill Mazur with Gil Clancy. Can you hear Mickey Duff in the background? Honeyghan in the sequin trunks. Curry.
Honeyghan just missed the right hand and
Could have finished it.
the fact that he was able to move in and throw it like that doesn't say too much to Donald at the moment.
Tell me one thing, Gil. Guy throws lead right hands. Do you beat him with a right hand of your own?
If you nail a guy when he throws a lead right hand, the fight's over. That's the hardest you can get hit if the guy beats you to the punch with a right hand. That's why we say don't lead with a right hand.
We're in round number 4. Curry had trouble in the first 2 rounds. Hit Honeyghan in the 3rd round with a right hand, and as Gil loves to say, he drew his attention.
But Curry, again, is not using that left jab. He's making the mistake again that a lot of punchers make. Snap the jab, be patient. The opening will come. Now he's trying to push the jab out, but he's throwing it short. And Honeyghan threw a good right hand to the body.
I'm surprised. Really, Gil.
Two good body punches by Curry.
Yeah.
Doubled Honeyghan up. But Honeyghan is a high-energy guy, you know.
Right hand.
Little short. And good punches by Honeyghan. And Octavio Iron warned Curry to keep his punches up. That right hand air conditions the building.
They're yelling from Curry's corner, go back to the hook. Just above us now, and Honeyghan.
Point scorers by Honeyghan.
You're absolutely right, Gil. Uses his head, too. He's been around. I mean, using his head as a weapon.
Donald is just trying to set himself a little too much.
said he was economical in his punches a little too much. This hasn't been a bad round for him, though, Gil.
No, but I gave Honeyghan the round.
Did you?
The busier fighter landed many more punches.
Up for round number 5, scheduled for 12. And Honeyghan is still there.
Not only is he still there, but in my opinion, he's winning the fight.
Like you said, Curry is starting to use the jab, and Honeyghan's still with the right cross.
Left jab, right hand, left hook. 3 punches, and he didn't have to pay. And Curry is badly hurt. He nailed Curry that time.
He's got him hurt. Curry. Curry's knees are gone.
Another right hand. And Honeyghan knows he's hurt him.
I don't believe this.
This is boxing. We've seen big upsets, but if in fact it takes place tonight, this will rate as one of the biggest in history. Here we're talking about a kid a lot of people said could be one of the greatest, and here right at this particular moment, he's in trouble.
Curry bleeding from the mouth. You can see it, and he's still subject to that right hand. He cannot get away from Honeyghan's right hand. And the reason is, as Gillis said, he's not using the jab. Blood now flowing. Another right hand. Another right hand hurt him. Honeyghan just measuring with the right hand. This is like Schmeling against Lewis the first time.
Another right hand gobbled him.
He's got him in trouble. Bad trouble.
And he pushed him up with his shoulder. Well-schooled fighter.
Curry is worried, is to put it mildly. He's looking towards his corner. Another right hand.
At the moment, Honeyghan is just too quick for him. In and out, nailing him with punches and getting back out. Just too quick and too active. They had better pour some Rust-Oleum on him in the corner, Bill. That ring rust sure is obvious.
Oh, he's getting banged from all sides. I cannot believe Donald Curry being put through this terrible and grueling a shot. He hit him with a left hook and hurt him. Curry did. But he can't get off. He cannot get off. They're yelling, pull it together, but he can't get it off. And he's being banged with left hooks.
Strange thing with Honeyghan, he was doing good when he was moving in and out. All of a sudden he decided to fight inside. That's when he can get nailed. Or he can hit you with that left hook. He was doing fine when he was using his speed and his legs. And he's had a big round, Bill.
He really has.
Oh, 2 good punches by Honeyghan.
Donald's legs are not what they used to be, folks.
And the reflexes were not there. Honeyghan was wide open and Donald couldn't fire.
As before those great upsets. Of course, the greatest upset in the history of boxing was Jimmy Braddock beating Matt Spear, but it was strictly no contest. Here tonight, I mean, Honeyghan gets treated the same as most British boxers in America. They always say he's another British fighter. Let me tell you something.
As I say, I went up to the Concord Hotel to watch him train, and he looked like a well-conditioned guy. But he did not show me this speed and this punching power.
We're in round number 6, almost halfway through this fight, and Honeyghan leads Donald Curry. Curry's got to come back, and he just got nailed with a left hook. Donald keeps setting himself for a punch and gets beaten.
And if you notice, Honeyghan is manhandling on the inside. He's pushing him back so that Curry can't get set to punch.
Starting to get anxious. Got nailed with a right. Little high. Cannot get up. He can't get set. I'm talking about Curry.
See how quick Honeyghan is. He's in and out. Donald is planting his feet. You know, it's tough to get a fast start from a still position. He should be moving a little bit.
They're yelling at Curry from the corner. Put your punches together, but he's only throwing one at a time.
He's not, Honeyghan does not stay within punching range. Doesn't stay within punching range for Curry to hit him with combinations. Curry's going to have to nail him coming in. Now Curry has a cut over his left eye, and I'm sure it was from a foot.
Yeah, it was. I said that Honeyghan knows how to use his head.
And you know, Bill, these fighters, he's not quite bald-headed, but I never like my guys in with a guy with a bald head or close to a bald head, because that's a weapon.
It's on the cheek. He hit Honeyghan with the right hand.
He has a bad cut over his left eye. A very, very bad cut, and it's in a very bad spot. It's under the eyebrow. Couldn't be in a worse spot. Couldn't be in a worse spot. Look how quick Honeyghan is. Donald.
Curry just hanging on.
They'll call the doctor. I'm sure they'll call the doctor up to the corner between rounds. And you know, in this situation, the referee did not indicate that the cut was from a foot. And if the doctor decides that Curry can't go on, there goes the title.
Absolutely. Right hand again.
Left hook right hand, Bill. And Curry is badly hurt now, Bill. Left hook right hand. Exactly the way he said he was in the press conference. I'm taking the title out of here, confident, and he's fighting a confident fight from the opening bell.
The end of the 6th round. Let's see what they do in Curry's corner.
The referee is over there. Joe Barry Nichols is working on the cut. They're saying it's all right. Donald's that's.
We're going to take a look at the butt.
It's a very hot.
Well, if it is a butt, though, would you say it could be a technical?
No, I saw when they came together. There it is. There it is. There's the head.
Did they stop the fight?
A very, very bad cut. They stopped the fight, and we have a new world champion.
They stopped the fight.
And again, that's what makes boxing such a great sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Octavio Meran, acting on the advice of Chief Ringside Physician Dr. Frank B. Doggett and Dr. Paul Williams, due to a very severe cut over the left eye, stops the bout at the end of the 6th round. The winner by technical knockout and new undisputed welterweight champion of the world from London, England, Lloyd Honeyghan.
So for Bill Mazer and